So every two water molecules, when it is involved in oxidation, there is release of 4 electrons, 4 protons, and 1 oxygen molecule is there. Yes, so 1 oxygen is there. So now these 4 electrons need to be transferred from photosystem 2 to photosystem 1. Every time it is transferring a single electron from photosystem 2 to photosystem 1, you know that your hydrogen carrier, yes, that is plastoquinone, is going to pump 2 protons per 1 electrons from matrix into the lumen. Please don't forget this concept. Every time when single electron is transferred from photosystem 2 to photosystem 1, your hydrogen carrier is going to pick the protons from matrix and it is pumping 2 protons into the lumen. So totally you're going to have how many protons, how many electrons are there? 4 electrons are there. So for each electron, 2 protons are going to be pumped. Now for all the 4 electron pumping, right, it is going to give you 8 number of protons in the lumen. Yes, 8 number of protons. So now let us add here those 8 protons which were pumped with the help of plastoquinone, and also the 4 protons which were splitted directly during the photolysis, yes, with the help of oxygen evolving complex. This is all about the count of how many water molecules? Please tell me. This is the count of 2 water molecules. Can you add both? When 2 water molecules are going to give you 12 protons, 8 plus 4. How many protons are there? 12 protons are there per each 2 water molecule. Is this clear what I'm saying? Now can you just think of this as the thylakoid membrane? There are 12 proton molecules. Protons are there in the lumen, and so very less proton concentration is there in the matrix. Right? In the matrix, the proton concentration is low. In the lumen, the proton concentration is high, where you're going to call this one as proton gradient force or electromotive force. Right? So now this excess amount of protons has to be written back from lumen into the matrix again. Don't forget this point, through our process called facilitated diffusion. Yes, through facilitated diffusion, it is going to given back this protons from lumen into the matrix. Right? In the previous classes, I told you this is going to be the proton pump, and where you call it as intrinsic protein, integral protein, or external protein. And I'm just going to call this one external, F1, or catalytic or peripheral protein. So now there are 12 protons are there. Every time out of 12 protons, 4 protons are going to pump from F0 to F1. It is involved in photophosphorylation of ADP plus IP to give you 1 ATP molecule. So totally you're having how many protons are there in the lumen per 2 water molecules? So every time 4 protons are going to give you single ATP. And now when pumping of all the 12 protons are finally giving you 3 molecules of ATP. This is ATP count. Here you can write 3 molecules of ATP. I hope you are understanding this concept. Is this clear what I'm trying to say? Is this clear what I'm trying to say? Right? Another point, how many number of NADPH2 molecules are? So on splitting of the 2 water molecules, just now I told you 4 electrons were released. Now every time 2 electrons are passing from the photosystem 2 to photosystem 1, it is involved in giving 1 molecule of NADPH2.